Hello and welcome everyone to the Evolvecraft Pixelmon server. My name is Oath, aka Oath of War, an admin on this server. A link to our website, as well as the IP address for the server, and a link to the Pixelmon mod site will be in the description below. Many of you may be asking, what is this series about? Well, it's an admin point of view. It is an admin point of view of the Pixelmon server with the Pixelmon mod. What you are now looking at is the start point when you first log into our server. What it's going to say is restart for starter if you don't get one. This usually means is that the first time you're logging into a multiplayer server, just like if you're logging into your own private world, you're going to have to either restart or you're going to get a screen that says select your first Pokemon. There are now 9 starters with a mod of over 200 plus Pokemon, including 6 different legendaries from the 1st through 4th generations of the Pokemon series. Now we're going to take a quick exploration of the server, starting with the Kanto region. As you can see, this is our tutorial room. It also has our rules as well as a reminder, as you can see, to relog for that starter. The rules are very simple: be respectful, be courteous, be civil. No excessive cussing, no excessive spamming, no advertising, no griefing or theft. Then we have a quick, another set of rules. Do not burn or suffocate, drown Pokemon. Do not burn, suffocate, or drown people. Do not burn, suffocate, or drown NPCs. Don't report false bosses, legendaries, or shinies. Apricorn farms will be no more than 20 each. Respect the staff, and if you are AFK for more than an hour, you will be kicked. This allows us to keep open room and space on our server for all the people to join us when they want to. Now this next step is go out into the world. Do not build where towns and cities can be seen. This has been modified. We want you to build near our towns. We will be modifying that at a later date. We have the first 8 gyms, including the Elite Four. Now, how to world guard. We will be giving a video series on this as well, just to give you a hands-on look at it. What you first want to do is //1 to receive your tool. Now this is the form of a wooden axe. As you can see here, I will take the wooden axe and I'll click 2 spots, left and right click, and it puts that first and second position in there. Follow the points, left click for A, right click for point B, then do /region, claim region ID, player ID, then do /region info. This will tell you whether or not your region claim has worked. We also use LWC, which is a lock plugin that allows you to lock your doors and chests and basically protect them. Now on the other side of this wall we have a how-to tutorial of making Pokeballs. You'll need 3 cooked apricorns. You'll need to put them in a crafting box, and to which they'll make the lids. You'll need 3 iron ingots, to which will make the bottom half, and stone to make buttons. Of course, there are simple tools such as the hammer, which can be made just like a helmet and 2 sticks. An anvil, which is 8 pieces of iron in this shape right here, 3 on the top, 2 in the middle, and 3 on the bottom. And now we are on our way out the door and on the journey. And the first place you're going to see is spawn. This is our spawn building. It's nice and neat and beautiful. We have one of our 2 towers, which are also hotels, makeshift hotels, a Poke Center, and a Pokemart. Nice little river that leads down into another river, and plenty of beautifully made roads. What's in the Poke Center, you might ask? Well, we have a trade machine, healers, a nice little table with lots of players in it, and a couple of PCs. Well, a trade machine is for the purpose of trading Pokemon, just like you would in the game. Healers are to heal your Pokemon, and PCs are where your Pokemon can be stored. As you can see, I have already started my journey a couple of times now, so I've got a nice collection of Pokemon, and I'm still working on catching them all. Page 4 contains my gym team, as well as several other Pokemon, and of course my legendary page, which has all my legendaries on it. Moving on, we'll go over to the Pokemart, which is the next place. This is where players can buy and sell items that they have gotten into. From mining, and gathering as well. We're going to switch to survival real quick so we can take a look inside. Now on this side you're going to have the buy side, or sell side actually, in which you can sell various items. Then we have the buy side, which has again the evolution stones, various potions, and the first 3 types of Pokeballs you will see. We're going to switch back here to creative and continue our exploration and journey into the Kanto region. Since we have the opportunity to fly, we are going to fly. We do have this billboard set up so that players can post signs to make trades. What people are looking for, what they're selling, what they're trading. Nice little board. It gets filled up a little bit every day. We have our lovely little archway done by one of our lovely builders. And then we're going to fly up a little higher and take a nice good look at how our server looks. And the first town you'll come to is Pallet Town with Oak's Lab, Ash's home, and we're going to be moving on through nice and slow. We'll take a walk here just to take a look around because we do have this nice little bridge. The first town we're going to come upon is Viridian City. Just going to do a small little exploration here of each little town. We have a player-made shop with various items that can be sold and bought there. The Viridian City Pokemart and Poke Center, which is right here. This is the Poke Center, much like the original. In the spawn area, the Pokemart, player-built home, and of course the Viridian City Gym. This is the 8th gym and currently unobtainable unless you have the previous 7 badges. Continuing our little tour, you will see this lovely mountain. You may ask, what is at the top of this mountain that the road goes to? Well folks, we're going to get to that very soon, once we complete the rest of our Kanto region tour. But at the top is a tower that was made specifically for the Grand Elite Four, which contain the last 4 champions that you must beat to become a champion of the Kanto region. Now we here at Evolvecraft have 2 types of servers. We have our bucket server and we have the Pixelmon server. This, of course, is our Pixelmon server, which we have been open for roughly 2 months, and we average about 100 players, but we always welcome more people to come join us. We do have the first 8 gyms and the Elite Four in place. We have a very friendly and helpful community. As you can see from the admin point of view, we have a lot of questions that come in from our player base. So the duty of an admin is to, as well as a moderator, is to answer the questions that are being asked. As this player just asked, why isn't there any Pokemon far from spawn? Well, what we're going to tell this player is that the further you get out, that means the chunks are just loading, which means you have to give them time. You have to give them time to spawn in or upload. So just one moment while we answer this player. Now, as we continue our journey with having answered that question, you can see various comments being made by the player base, such as I found this Pokemon that, or I found that Pokemon this, or I'm wanting to trade, or I'm wanting to sell. Look at those, lots of lovely little player-built homes. We are going to continue on. Pick up a little speed here with some fly. There's this lovely maze path with lots of flowers and grass. What used to be a jungle, another player-built house. And we're going to enter Pewter City. Pewter City is the first actual gym city that you will reach on your Pokemon journey, in which you can challenge. We have the very lovely Doug Trio buildings. Let this chunk load in here real quick. The Pokemart, which is the shape of an onyx, the shop. And here is the Pewter City Gym, which you just walk inside once you have the required Pokemon, which is level, the level cap is 35. Coming this way, you have a healer there just in case you need to reheal a PC. You will come in, you will stand in line, and maybe, just maybe, we can catch in sight of a gym battle going on. It looks like we do have a gym battle going on with one of our co-gym leaders, XJ Chauvin, and one of our players, Alpha Ozzy. Now we're just going to take a quick look. We're going to slide back behind here, let them continue their battle, and we will continue on our way. Again, this is all player built. Not just staff, but player built. Once you're done with the gym, this is the heads of the gym leaders. We have quite a few. You want to hit this sign and go up to the surface. Once you're back out right in front of the gym, take a quick look around. Take a nice little walk here. You're going to see quite a few buildings. We have a museum here, which we're going to take a quick look through. We have a fountain that is not quite finished. That's why it doesn't have water going down it. And this is the Pewter City Museum with all the lovely fossils inside. Yes, you can obtain 7 of the 8 current fossils. We will be showing those off along with the starter, hopefully in the next video. As we continue our walk here, we're going to take a little flight, get past the fountain, another player built house, and of course some arenas to be used during tournaments. And we have tournaments every day. We have stadiums built all over the city, all over the world, and everyone is free to use them. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we will end our video for today. Feel free to like, subscribe, and check us out again as we look into Mount Moon, Cerulean, and Vermilion City. You have a wonderful night. Hope to see you soon.